Now, let's be honest to ourselves, because I'm a very, very pragmatic person, and I like being honest with myself. I always tell people, what will it profit me to know? Okay, I tell people who always ask me, why do I do all these things? That people charge money to, teach people. Now, there's nothing wrong in charging money to teach people, because I'm a strong believer of, if you know something, you monetize your knowledge, because the biggest thing you can sell in this world is intellectual property, not even physical assets. It's intellectual assets, which is what is in your mind, what is in your brain. So people always ask me, why do I share these things for free here on YouTube? By the way, uh, by the way, what I share, to me, is not even something that I should be kept to myself. What I share is what I don't know which word I'll use. What I share are things that we help push this country forward. That's just how I put it. Because agriculture is not one man's business. Let's be honest with ourselves. Agriculture is not one man's business. It can never be one man's business. No matter what you produce, in fact, in this Nigeria alone, it cannot satisfy the demand. It cannot satisfy the demand. If I decide to own 1 million cattle today, I'm not going to satisfy the demand of the Southeast self alone. So, what will it profit me to, I will not use the word hide. I'll say, what will it profit me to, withhold all these things I know within myself? Now, one thing I love about this modern era is that you can be here in Aba, just like I am here in Aba, talking to people who are in Texas, talking to people who are in Washington and the rest. That's what I love about this social media era. And I'm a youth who is opportune to have something I can share to the world. So for me, it's a privilege, a kind of privilege. But at the end of the day, it also takes a lot out of me. So it's a lot of hard work to be making all these videos, but I still do it anyway. So the major reason why I created this channel was, to help anybody who is planning on starting his livestock farm, his goat farm, his pig farm, and all the things I do on my own farm, to share my experiences, to share the things I've learned over the years, to share also my plans and how I plan on doing things as time goes on. Now, agriculture, like I said, is not one man's business. I cannot decide to. Nobody can monopolize agriculture. You can monopolize every other business in this world, but you see, agriculture it's impossible to monopolize agriculture, because no matter who you are, no matter the amount of land, the amount of financial resources at your disposal, you cannot feed the world. Nigeria alone is, by 2050, our population is set to reach 400 million. Now, as of now, Nigeria's population is roughly estimated to be at 200 million. Nigeria is still having food shortage. Even with all this, our production, our agriculture, we are producing this, we are producing that. Nigeria is still having food shortage. Why do you think that food prices are going up every day? Because there's not enough to go around. If there was surplus food, especially in these urban areas, prices of food wouldn't be skyrocketing. Look at it now. Beef is expensive. In fact, most families these days don't even eat with meat. I'm telling you the truth. I come to my village almost every time, so I know what is happening. It's just as if I'm living in one fine posh duplex where I don't come in contact with the world. I come in contact with these guys every day who are struggling. Most people don't eat with meat. Why? Because there's no meat. There's no affordable meat. There's no affordable meat to buy. People don't even eat beans again these days. Why? Beans that used to be called poor man's food back in the day is now expensive. Rice, people don't eat rice. The garri people even eat is the garri they produced at their backyard. So that's that things are getting tougher in this country. And why? Because Nigeria is not producing enough. See, Assuming we are producing enough, we will satisfy the local demand. Then start calculating how we will now export outside the country and generate revenue for this country. But a situation whereby you are not even satisfied, you know, produce enough to eat at home, what will make you start thinking of exporting to other countries? It doesn't make sense. And that is the problem we have. Back in the day, Nigeria used to export a lot of agricultural products, granules, yams, palm oil, many things. But for me, I saw, and I still see crude oil as what destabilized Nigeria from the path of greatness. Because oil money came, everybody was blown away with the oil money. Politicians, our leaders, their head rigmaroled with the oil money. The oil money came as an excess money. At some point, Nigeria was even confused on what to do with its money. So, you see, there was surplus money at that point. So, everybody went berserk and started, looting. Everybody despised agriculture. Because when the oil money is there, Nigeria was raking in billions and trillions of dollars annually. So, who the hell would think of agriculture? In fact, the only place where agriculture is still alive, is in the north. And if you go to some certain states like Oyo, Ebonyi, and I think Ogun State, that's where agriculture is still like a major thing. But if you go to all these other states, agriculture is almost dead. Even here in Abia State, people don't like farming again in large scale. Back then, you see, chiefs, community chiefs, they have their yam barns full of yams. But these days, how many villages will you go to and see yam barn? Most of these our kids today don't even know what a yam barn is. Here in Igbo, we call it Obaji. Obaji in my side. I don't know about your side, but we call it Obaji. That's house of yam. People don't do agriculture again because everybody, even young people like me, are out there looking for, white-collar job. I'm not saying white-collar job is bad. No. It's not bad. And not everybody would still do agriculture. So, not everybody would do agriculture. But at least we should have majority of people into agriculture. Because, see, I always tell people that the biggest market is the agricultural market. Because before I think of buying these clothes, before I think of barbing my hair, before I even think of, buying wristwatches or other unnecessary things, I must have eaten. Now, during the COVID-19, almost every business went out of market, except the ones that were operating online and doing home deliveries, like Amazon and the rest. But most businesses shut down. During that COVID-19, I'm not sure people thought about buying clothes. Everybody was thinking about how to survive and how to eat. Let's say that the market was still agriculture. Agriculture is what have served our generations for years. And it's still what is going to serve us. For me, I say that agriculture is the old abandoned crude oil here in Nigeria, and it's still the future crude oil. Because last, after we abandon it for oil, we still go back to it when the oil finishes, because the oil will dry up one day. So, even if the oil doesn't dry up, better technology that will eliminate the use of crude oil will still come. So it's not going to be there forever. The world is advancing. But the world will never advance out of agriculture. The world will never advance out of food. See, there is no way food or fruits can be manufactured in laboratories or factories using chemicals. It's not possible. It has to be grown in the ground. That's basically it. So the reason why I created this channel was to help you guys, to make you put journey to livestock farming and other agricultural ventures you are getting into easier. I even talk about finances on this channel to tell you guys that I just want people to grow and improve themselves. Today I came to the farm. I'm here where the cattle are. These cattle are doing well. At least, apart from the profits I'm making, but I feel that, at least I'm contributing something to the growth of Nigeria. The problem with Nigeria is that we are not producing enough. We are not producing what to eat. Nigeria is deeply involved in imports. That's my problem with Nigeria. We are deeply involved in imports. A situation whereby we are not contributing anything to the world. We are bound to be poor. The major reason why Nigeria is poor is simple. We don't produce enough to even satisfy the local demand, talk less of the outside demand. Imagine Nigeria, see, forget about technology, forget about manufacturing, forget about industrialization. If Nigeria decides to go huge on agriculture, see, if Nigeria decides to go big on agriculture and probably become like the major exporter of food and agricultural products in the world, China, who is very big on technology, will not even be anywhere near us because Nigeria has a lot of potentials. We have the land, we have the human resources. Now, even China, before they use their technology and the rest, they have to eat. Now, if everybody in Nigeria decides to, it's not everybody, because everybody cannot go into agriculture. It's not possible. If majority of people in Nigeria decides to go deeply into agriculture, a lot of things are bound to change. Now, somebody might be saying, it's not even a matter of people going into agriculture. Where is the financial support? That's also another thing. The financial help. Now, for me, I feel that the government is the major reason why Nigeria is not growing at all. It's not even for me. Everyone knows it is a fact. The major reason why Nigeria is not growing is because of our poor leadership. See, that's what I also said about livestock farming. If you have the best breed of animals in the world, if you have the best feed for animals in the world, if the management is poor, that farm is bound to die off. It's bound to close up. That's also something it's also the same thing that has happened to Nigeria. We have the infrastructures, we have the resources, we have the human capacity, but yet we have the poor management. The management is in shambles. Nigeria's management is in shambles, which is our leadership. For the animals, it's called management. For human beings, it's called leadership. Our leadership is in shambles. Now, a situation whereby we have a country that our leadership is in shambles. Nothing can work. Even if you have the brightest people in the world, in Nigeria, with our poor leadership, nothing can work. So it's a total, it's even preposterous, saying that, our leaders will help us, because from the looks of things, it's almost like everyone in Nigeria is on your own. That's Oyo. But, I feel that the government being there or not shouldn't be a reason why you should not start. At least start. See, help can come from anywhere. I'm not talking about, random help. Help can come from anywhere. But the best thing is to start first. Once you start, you grow and gain experience, then you start looking for financial help. You can tell people to partner with you. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to make money. That's the major goal of everybody in this world, to make money. You can partner with people, but the major thing is to grow first, gain the experience. Believe me, you don't start an agricultural venture with people's money. It cannot work, because number one, you don't have the experience. Number two, you don't even know what you're doing. So why would you start with somebody's money? It's better you start with your own small money. You make the mistake, you fail, you gain the experience. In fact, to make your life even easier, that is why people like me are here online, to guide you, to help you, to make your agriculture or your livestock farming or whatever you're doing easy. So, this is basically it on today's video. That's why I created this channel, to help Nigeria, to help Nigerians, to help everybody here in Africa and all over the world, to maximize on the fact that we are in Nigeria, we have the land, we have the capacity, we have the human resources to do so. Now, mind you, it's easier to do agriculture in the north than here in the south, because in the south, there's a lot of competition for land. We have the houses, we have the industries, we have also the residential buildings and the rest. Unlike in the north, where there is massive land everywhere. The amount of money to take me to buy one plot of land here, to just buy one plot of land, I'll use it and buy 5 plots in the north. In fact, I might use that money to buy I'll use it to buy an acre in some states in the north, in the far north. Because land here is more expensive because, our land mass here is smaller when compared to the whole north. The north is extremely big. So, at the end of the day, we still push We still keep doing our best, and we cannot stop because the government doesn't want to help us. Rather, we help ourselves, and we keep moving. So that's basically what I said. Let me share on today's video. I'm getting motivational with my videos. So, but at the end of the day, I want everybody who's watching my channel who has interest in agriculture to succeed. And let's grow together. Because agriculture is not one man's business. It's a national business. That is why no matter what, that's why whatever I know, no matter how little, I tried my best to put it out there for you guys to learn, because I cannot monopolize. Even Dangote himself cannot monopolize agriculture in Nigeria. It's not possible. Unless he decides to buy Nigeria. That's the only way, which is impossible. So agriculture is everybody's business. So let's get serious on it. Let's, get the necessary knowledge and information to help us succeed. In fact, to even make things better, I have ebooks on pig farming, goat farming, and cattle farming, which you can get. And my YouTube videos are there for free. So let's keep growing and let's keep helping ourselves. And hoping that the government will actually, make out policies and financial resources to help farmers out. So that's basically it on today's video. Keep watching, keep subscribing, and let's keep growing. Thank you.